beautiful people, welcome to another fabulous episode of Trending. My name is Toke Makinwa and Trending is on HipTv. It is also brought to you by Airtel. My guest on today's show is the creative mind behind Sean Tizzle's The Journey album and of course hit songs of Yanya's Desire album. Hold your hats guys, because you get the big reveal right after this break. Welcome back to Trending on HipTv. Now, if you just tuned in, you tuned in right in time. My guest on today's show is none other than that super young, super talented producer. His name is Adesoya Doinsola Joshua, famously known as D-Tune.
It's D-Tunes again.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
So what's going on in your world?
Recently, we just dropped my artist Sean Tizzle's debut album, The Journey. The album listening party was fabulous. Everything was.
So you have your own record label.
Yeah, Difference Entertainment.
Okay, is Sean Tizzle the only person that's on your label now?
Artist, music artist, yes.
So what else do you guys have?
Basically for me, it's a media empire.
Okay.
There's Difference Entertainment, Difference Pictures, which we just started. So I mean, they're video directors signed to the company.
Okay.
So as a music artist, Sean Tizzle is the only artist. But other people, there are many creatives.
But they're really like into music kind of guys, right? They're either directors or...
Exactly. They're just people that make things work.
Alright.
Exactly.
Talking about making things work, we are going to go on another break. When we come back, D-Tunes is still here and the show continues. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Trending. My name is Toke Makinwa and I have the super talented D-Tunes with me today. You can join this conversation anytime you like. All you have to do is to look us up on Twitter, on Instagram, on social media basically. On Twitter, we are at www.twitter.com/HipTv and on Instagram, we are Trending on HipTv. So let's talk about your childhood. What was growing up like for you?
My dad is a pastor.
Okay.
My mom is an Alaja. So it was a mixed childhood. Like, I grew up playing in the church choir and also being part of the music sector.
Oh wow.
So I grew up listening and playing diverse music. So
okay.
Music for me started very early.
Okay, because you're very young. At 23, you've done fantastically for yourself.
I'm way behind schedule.
You think?
Yeah.
No,
for me, I wanted to be the best producer in Nigeria at 19.
Some people at 23 are, just chilling, trying to get out of uni, and just having a good time. And here you are, like running your own music label. Wow, fantastic. All right, so you produced Yaya's hit song, Kokere. Is this true?
Yep.
You left Triple MG and, formed your own record label. Why?
I didn't leave Triple MG. At the time I left, the Triple MG just started.
Okay.
When I started with Yaya, there was no Triple MG.
It was just you and
Yaya and Ruby's manager. We wanted to make music. So we made amazing music. We made Kukere, Your Ways, Flavor, Sexy Mama, hits upon hits.
So all those hits were produced by you?
Yeah, I produced everything.
Wow, so you guys still friends?
Yeah, I see him a lot. And I mean, we talk a lot. Every time, sometimes we meet in London, sometimes wherever we are.
So tell me why you left. It's only logical when you've done all of this amazing work, and this artist is about to, hit the ground and run with your work. Why then do you guys go through a divorce?
Wow, it was not a divorce, because at the end of the day, we're never married. Right. Do you understand? But we're just partners in crime.
Okay.
If you say that such, like we're just making amazing music together. For me, Difference Entertainment started when I decided to do music at 18. I registered the company at 18. I had my company lawyer at 18. I knew this is what I wanted to do. By that time, I could not execute it because I didn't know anything in the industry. So I came to the industry and I understood it, people. I went, okay, this is how you do it. I've been producing Two-Face, Sounds of Time, Face, Rocket Man. I've been producing Singles, the Plantation Boys. So I've been watching. I've been here for a while, just watching.
How old were you when Plantation Boys were in?
That was their last album, the Plan B album.
How old were you?
First step. I can't remember. I was really young, really young.
Oh gosh, she's like a genius, isn't she? I also read online that it took you about 20
minutes to make it, and surely it was 30 minutes, I think.
Okay, so let's talk about what goes on in your head.
I don't know. For me, I just go into the studio and make amazing music.
So how come you make them in like 20 minutes? Do you already have like preconceived ideas of what you think would work? Or do you just sit back and just come see?
Sometimes. Sometimes I could be in the shower and I have a melody. So wherever I am, I always have recorders.
Okay.
I have like almost 4 recorders. Even I came to this station with a recorder. Because I might just have an idea.
Wow, I'm so tripped right now. I also read somewhere that you had to drop out of school to focus on this.
Yeah.
So are you going to go back to school or are you making so much money?
No, I'm just going to study arts.
Okay.
Because that's why I left in the first place. Because I didn't like what I was studying. Not like I didn't like it. I was studying physics. I was made to study physics. I mean, it's Nigerian university. I put in for another course. But when we did jam, okay, the university finally gave me something. I was like, okay, you rather just do it.
You must have done well to study physics.
I mean, I finished secondary school at 13,
So you're such a brilliant person, right?
I mean, yeah.
Oh gosh. At 13, well, okay.
So I mean, my dad made me sit down at home for 2 years. Just because, I mean, I was too young,
You're
13, going to uni. What do you want to go and do there? So I sat down at home 2 years, then I started writing jam and post jams and this. And I'm going to university, Olabisi Banjo University. But we were literally always on strike.
Okay.
Do you understand? 2 years on strike for 100 level. And I was like, first and foremost, I don't like this course. Now I'm made to wait to study something I don't like. So it wasn't working for me. I just told my parents, like, I'm going to make you guys proud, but not doing this.
Wow. But I can see why they will let you do what you want to do because they know that, you know, he's got the brains, he's very smart, and he'll probably...
The reverse was the case because they were annoyed because they felt like I have the brains to be maybe a scientist or something else, and I'd rather use it for music. Because sometimes some people see music as, or people in their hearts as irresponsible people.
So how do they feel now?
Before, it's things again.
Oh gosh, I love this. So let's talk about the Shantizo project and all the effort you guys put into this album and the sleepless nights and the long mornings. Let's talk about everything.
I think breaking Shantizo as an artist was more difficult than making an album. Making an album is making music for me, which is easy. But breaking an artist in a third world country like Nigeria is difficult. I did it with the Nigerian project, but that was just as a producer. But now I had to come back again and do it as the record label CEO, to be in charge of promotions, branding, marketing, like going to the radio station, magazine, like literally, like, to God be the glory, I have the most hardworking team ever met, because we dropped show late February 22. 2 weeks into it, we were already doing shows. That was because, I mean, we worked hard for it. We were everywhere promoting the song. So, I mean, we just recorded songs. And Sean has been my songwriter for 4 years.
Oh, he writes?
Yeah, he's been with me for 4 years, even more.
I mean, loads of people say things like, well, there's no Shantizo without D-Tunes.
There's nobody without God.
You know what I mean. Of course I know that. But I mean, in terms of, you know, the technicality of working together, people hear his sound and all this is the mastermind behind it. So there's always this big argument of, you know, you're so instrumental in his career. So it's like, hey, without D-Tunes, there would be no Shantizo. When you hear things like that, how do you feel? And how did you guys meet again?
Actually, I think it was 5 years ago. I went to a studio in Ikorodu, and there were 3 guys in the studio. And they were like, oh, we'd like you to hear our stuff. And I'm like, okay, sing. And they played their song and they sang. I was like, straightforward, I told them, that's the one that can sing. Those 2 ones, I don't know. So I was doing a track for my mixtape. So I invited him to come to my studio. I don't know what happened. He got there 4 hours late. So the time he got in and I was recording him, a friend of mine came from First App, wanted to sign another artist. But when he heard him, he was like, oh, can I sign him? I was like, well, that's my artist. We could sign it. Okay, so that's how I met Shantizo. 4 years down the line, 5 years down the line, we've been working together. Even whenever it was not with me, because at some point, I felt like I didn't have the finance to push him. So you can always go to other labels. I'll keep producing you. But I mean, if they can fund you, then it's fine. Because at the end of the day, what we want is progress and success. So You will send me music. I've recorded this song. What do you think? I was okay. Change this, change that, add this, add that. We just continued that until 2013. I told him, okay, I'm ready now.
You'd make some money? Doing what?
Producing.
Okay. How lucrative?
Make a lot of money.
I see you went like, you know, Giuseppe Sandals.
It's all good. So,
really?
It's all good.
Really?
I mean, there's a lot of money in everything in life.
Okay.
If you're selling dumb stuff, there's money in it. You just have to be financially wise. But at the end of the day, for me, I was raised by a chartered accountant.
Okay.
So, you can't get sloppy.
Alright, we are going to go on another break. When we come back, DTunes is still here and the show continues. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Trending on HipTv. DTunes is here and I am really excited. So when you look back on your life and you realize that, you know, there was a point where you almost went the physics route and you look at where you are now, are there any regrets?
No regrets.
So you would totally do this all over again?
If I had to do it again, I would even leave school early.
Ah, so you're going to go back at some point then?
I'm going to study film.
Okay.
Not physics.
Physics. You see, life is so funny. He's got the brains and he's here just putting it on the shelf saying, I don't want to read mathematics or physics or chemistry. I'll just do something creative, which is good.
I think at the end of the day, just add value to the society. Okay,
so let's talk about the ladies. Any special
lady?
I am, yeah. Or any special lady in your life?
For now, no.
When was your last relationship?
It was 2 years ago.
What happened?
I had to work. Women want attention.
Yeah, but that's good, because you also need attention.
I don't have that kind of time. I don't even pay attention to me doing. It's teachings as you know. Doing has not rested in 3 years.
Wow.
Because you know I've had to do it back to back. Like we did the album. I didn't rest because the album dropped in March. Surely dropped in February. That means I've literally not rested in 3 years. I've been carrying 2 artists back to back.
Wow.
Do you understand? So like it's serious. Even with Shanti's project it even got worse. Because literally at first, I mean Sean was shy. I had to be telling him talk. That we go for an interview sometimes I'll be the one saying my new artist Shanti, his music is really this. It came from. I'm like, you're all the artists just supposed to be talking, but I mean at that point he was shy.
I can't believe he's shy because he's such a noisemaker now.
You should have seen Shanti back then. Shanti will even be scripting how to talk on radio. This is how you start. Then you continue like this. Then you do like this.
Okay, I can see you guys taught him well because he's very, very.
But I mean,
gets into character.
You had to bring it out of him. He had it in him. It just confidence brings.
Yeah, and then being with the right team as well. Being, you know, with the right people.
That will say the way it is.
So you think that you're that sort of a person?
Trust me, if you play me music and it's work, I will give it to you straight.
Guys, haven't you noticed how very quickly he, you know, took us away from the female question and went into all this?
You want to go back there?
I just wanted to know, like, if someone saw you now on TV and thought, I like this guy, I'd like to date him, would there be an opportunity for you to go out on a date at least?
Fine.
Apart from the studio?
Fine.
Okay, so I'm going to pimp you.
Let's go.
It's like, I was like, okay, alright.
Nah,
okay.
Because at the end of the day, most times I disappoint people. Because I could decide, like, okay, today now I woke up, I only had 3 things on my itinerary. I stepped out and it turned to 7 things. Oh, boss, you have to do this. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm a producer, I'm the CEO. So things can change. Okay, I mean, we're planning something now for different pictures. Oh, boss, the money you draw for that stuff, they say will not be enough. You need to get to the bank. Okay, I'll be like, okay, give me time. I'm coming.
All of this at 23.
Trust me, I even feel like I'm late.
Oh gosh, she's just gonna make me feel very bad about my life. I'm just gonna sit down here. I'm gonna
be catching up, man. I saw in the news. You're gonna be like this.
I'm gonna be 30 in November, and yeah, I'm yet to be my own CEO.
You don't have to be CEO to cash out. You're cashing up.
Thank you very much for that. All right, so what advice would you give to an upcoming producer who's looking at you and thinking, wow? Because I'm like, wow.
Really? I think the most important thing I ever tell anyone is success comes from God, not from human beings. I think that's one of the things I learned, or that's part of me that I think make me different. I don't go after any industry person. I don't go anywhere. I don't come and meet you like, Baba, now you go blow me now. I don't do that. I just sit down in the studio and work hard. That's how I do. That's how I even produce Nice featuring Two-Face. I gave a beat to somebody that was disturbing me, and he took it to Nice's house, and he fell asleep. He left it in the CD player. Nice and Two-Face came back. Nice played the CD, and he had the beat. I was like, who is this? They recorded that song on our album. I've not seen to them. And someone was calling me one day, like 20 minutes ago, like, who's disturbing me? I was shouting at the person in front of the person. Do you know who's talking to you? He says, Nice. I'm like, sorry, sir. Do you understand? I didn't leave my house.
So is there one person that you think should definitely work on the D-Tunes beats? Maybe due to their vocals, their style. There's one artist that you think I would really, really love to work with this person.
I don't really think there's one person in particular. I think I like the new set of Nigerian artists.
When you say that, who do you mean? Okay.
I wrote for them, but people like I tweet about their music. I'm not biased at that, but I think I like the new school.
Okay. What about the females?
I think the females need to step the game.
They need to get on the D-Tunes beats.
Not really. I mean, at the end of the day, you can have a D-Tunes beat, and you have to push it. And you know how much music is released every day.
True.
Like literally, I just go on those blogs and this song was here. Now it's on page 3. That's how much music gets released. So yours might just get lost in the haters. You need to just push your stuff. You need to promote. I remember when I took Shirley to the radio station, many radio presenters, I wouldn't name them, said this music is whack. That's Shirley. So you have to just push it.
So what's the success recipe then? Like, how do you know the one that's going to be a hit and the one that's not going to work?
No one knows. I mean, but you can predict. You can just... This one works better. In Nigeria, I mean, do you know?
Okay. Well, it's been very lovely chatting with you, D-Tunes. I must say, sometimes... we're getting there. Calm down. Don't jump the gun. Just wait for it. Okay, we are going to go on another quick break. D-Tunes is still here, and when we get back, guess what's coming up next, guys? I'll tell you when we get right back. Welcome back to Trending on HipTv. Now is the time for us to go through our nasty comments. D-Tunes is here and I am really excited. I like, putting people in these seats and just watching them react. Some people sweat, some people cry. Really? Yes, you haven't seen any episode of Trending?
Oh, yeah. I've seen it.
Right.
I'm not crying.
Okay, so I'm going to give this to you. First is that, what's the worst thing you've ever heard about yourself?
I'm whack.
That you're whack?
People say stuff. There's 6 billion people on this planet. Doesn't count.
Okay, so let's see how you handle this.
But which one first?
Read anyone.
Anonymous said, D-Tunes can like to look like a palm wine tapper. Really, incisive palm wine tapper. Okay. The palm wine tapper in the village. Anonymous said, D-Tunes again, no mad beats though. This your smile and I die you. I beg, see a dentist. Okay, bye. I was born like this. Anonymous. Tasha said, do you have a girlfriend? You always look lonely. Bats eyelashes. Okay, I think Tasha is...
I think she likes you. Bats eyelashes.
Bats, they see me.
Maybe photographs of you or something.
Okay.
Any other comments?
That's all.
Well, this has been good. It's been nice. And if you would like to date D-Tunes, he's very rich. Look at him. Looks very nice, making money. He's a young CEO at 23, a genius in his own right. Just, holler at us, follow us on Twitter, tweet, I want to date D-Tunes, and we'll make it happen. We'll make sure the camera guys come around for the dates, and who knows, if you guys make it, at least I know that my matchmaking skills paid off, right?
Just opening a matchmaking website.
A website, or dating website. Now let's start with our Twitter page, and then we'll screen them off. You can tell me, send your photographs, yeah? Oh, this is so perfect. So if you'd like to date D-Tunes, all you have to do is to tweet at us. We are at HipTv, okay? And then you go on Instagram, go to Trending on HipTv. What's your Instagram name?
D-Tunes again. That's D-E-E Tunes again.
D-E-E Tunes, T-U-N-E-S. You must learn how to spell. He's very brilliant, guys. Make sure you get with the plan. D-Tunes, again, one word. When you post your photographs at Trending on HipTv, CC at D-Tunes, again, D-E-E-T-U-N-E-S. and we'll go through the photographs. If you're good looking, you make the cut. Thank you for coming by. Yes, it sounds like a wonderful plan, doesn't it? Let's check out the top 5 Nigerian music producers.
At number 5 on the top 5 trending music producers is Wheezy Pro, responsible for hits like Emergency and All Set by Fino featuring P-Square. This is one guy to look out for. At number 4 is Legendary Beats. They are known for hit songs like Emini Bola, Caro and lots more. At number 3 on the top 5 trending music producers is D-Tunes. He's responsible for hits like Shole, Kukere and Flavor by Inyanya. At only 23 years old, this guy is definitely one to watch out for. Coming in number 2 is SARS. Famously known for Beats by SARS, this is a young man who is worth your time. And at the number 1 spot on the top 5 trending music producers is Don Jazzy. He is the boss of all bosses and is responsible for hit songs like Surulere and lots more.
Okay, now that's all we can take on the show. How come time flies when we're having such a great time? I absolutely loved interviewing D-Tunes, guys. And don't forget, the matchmaking game is on, right? You can bribe me and I can put your photo forward, and whatever he likes would make happen. Are you guys ready? Make sure that you join this conversation. Follow us on Twitter. We're at www.twitter.com/HipTv. And on Instagram, check us out. We are at Trending on HipTV. Thank you guys for joining in. Okay, massive shout out to D-Tunes. I will get back at you with your lucky bride. Inspire someone today. Be good to one another. See you guys on the next Trending.